Hey guys, welcome finally back in the studio after the Easter weekend, just like eating, staying a lot at home. COVID is still around, so I'm happy to be back in the studio. It feels at least normal being in here making music for the entire day. Today I would love to present something to you. A friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber, he told me it's a classic plugin that does the classic thing in a new way. That is to some extent groundbreaking and a must-have. So I got it, I tested it, and now it's time to share it with you because I actually really like it.
Father, I'm breathing underwater.
The plugin is a compressor, and honestly, I don't get really excited about compressors anymore. I got a bunch of them outboard and a bunch of plugins, but this one right there, it promises to potentially maybe even replace all of the other ones, or it could be your go-to compressor, because the new thing is you can change like the tonality of it. You can EQ, push, pull text style, and do the compression, and it lets you like blend between different compression types. So it's every other compressor combined in one. Plus you can mix kind of in between of them and get very unique sounds very fast. And if you're familiar with this one thing, you don't need that many others. But let me first give you like a quick overview of the plugin. Let's listen to the drum loop on its own. It's one of my older songs called Underwater. And you got the usual stuff, mix, you can parallel, compress if you want to. Ratio is pretty clear for everyone, threshold as well. Then we got a high pass filter, low pass filter, and then the pull. For it being active, we have to EQ a little. As you can see, it kind of counteracts what you've done with the EQ. Let's add one more. Attack, release, standard. Clip is, I love it. Every compressor should have a clipper. It's the modern way to get that loudness, to chop off the peaking transients that aren't audible, that aren't needed. Be careful with it because it can very fast go into an audible range. So let's test it really quick. And then of course gain. With the clipper, I wish it was like a finer setting. Goes really fast. Yeah, you have to be a little careful using the clipper, sliding left and right, bigger changes. But yeah, then the drive is something that I really like. You can add saturation. Let's maybe get rid of this, like the very high. It's harsh, hurts my ear. And then the thing that sets it apart are the curves. You can have like very fast or very slow compression, very modern, very old school. You can have like any kind of flavor in between. And then you got knee. You can just set your knee from 0% to 100, which gives you a lot of like tonal shaping possibilities. It works as every compressor. It works as a combination with an EQ, but then like the curve, RMS, knee, and the drive are what makes it unique to go in between of certain compressor types and just dial in the flavor you like. Very fine stuff. I would probably use it mostly on summing buses, also on the master as a whole, but then of course a lot less. But you can of course also use it on your vocals or on individual snares, hats, whatever you like, whatever you feel like needs compression. let's maybe go through some presets so you get a feel for what it's able to do. That one, for example, works really cool on the strum loop. It's a bass control preset. Yeah, it gives it like a little more tightness and a little more oomph. For my taste, it's a little too much, so I will just dial down the mix a little. Yeah, somewhere around 50% works for me. So that would be something I would actually use on that drum bus. Let's maybe try it out on the entire master. Let's see, I think I can't play the vocals, although the song's released, there's some, I can't even talk about it, but some issues, let's call it like that. Let's see. Yeah, you can see on here, like it varies from very soft and gentle to brutally transforming the sound entirely. So you could even also use it like more as a creative effect to change the sound entirely, make it sounding like completely lo-fi, over compress it, clip it, drive it really hard, and then EQ it in a very strange way and just like come up with something new. It's really nice, it's really versatile, it's like really a good compressor with like different compressor flavors. So if you're interested and want to check it out, I'll link it down below in the description. You can just demo it and see if it's something for you. If it's like an addition to your compressors you already have, or if it's more like a creative tool, or if you don't have like any good compressors, then that's maybe the one to get that can replace all of them or fill the gap of you not having any kind of compression. Yeah, really nice. I absolutely love it. It also has a multi-mode, so you can use it as a multi-band compressor. And yeah, there's not much more you could ask for in a compressor. So let me know if you've tried it out already. Thanks a lot to the colleague that kind of suggested it to me. I'll test it further, keep you updated, probably use it in the coming days on some new songs that I can then share with you again. Still working on some remixing things and a whole lot of mastering and mixing for other people. If you're interested to get your song mixed or mastered by me, just let me know. It's also linked down below in the description. And we'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio, then hopefully back to fully making music and being able to share it with you. I think that remix, the secret project I'm working on, I should be able to finish it and finalize it today. And this compressor is like perfect to put it on my buses again and squeeze out a hint more, like trying to max out the potential that these kind of tracks have.